Just a quick blurb on the comic project that you'll be doing. It's a scale drawing, so we'll be talking about scale drawings in chapter 6. Similar figures, scale factors. What you're going to be expected to do is have a comic out of either one that I gave you or one that you found yourself. And trying to scroll down here. And you'll make a grid on that small little comic, and then a scale factor of perhaps maybe this is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, and you'll make another grid, possibly 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters would be an example, but depending on what scale you need to fit on your paper. And then after you make those grids, you'd be able to draw each little piece in that grid to eventually put together a full picture. Now, of course, I have some math ones available and ready. You can Google and find any of your own, but I would like them to still be a math one. If you can find one that's funnier than what I found here, or a little cooler as far as what you have. See if I can get this to load. Okay, for example, if you choose one of these, maybe you want to join up with a friend or even 2 friends, and you each pick a couple. Maybe you want to do these 3 and your friend wants to do these 3, or maybe a third person wants to do this one. You don't have to do this entire comic. You can team up and try to piece this together, as long, of course, as everybody makes the same size so that the comic fits together. Here's another one where maybe 3 people want to get together and make this comic strip. I'm showing them to you here. You can see them in color on Google Classroom. Your handout will be in black and white, and of course you can color it whatever color you want. So there's a few of those, but then there's also a few of where you just pick one, do it completely by yourself, don't need a partner on it, and you just make this whole comic. Of course, paying attention to detail in the background. Could it be changed a little bit? Maybe, slightly, as long as you get the main idea. But there's a bunch to choose from here too. And like I said, maybe you Google something and you find a funnier comic about math that you make. The idea is to have the whole thing drawn to scale, erase then all of the grid marks, or I've known people they draw the grid on this piece of paper, make it super nice and dark, maybe use marker, and then put their other paper over the top of it so you don't actually see the grid even when you try to erase it. You can do that also, so then there is no erasing. You just remove the grid and you have a comic when you're done. So that's that in a nutshell. You can go ahead and read a little bit more of the specifics on your comic project.